In this tutorial, I'll be explaining word problems involving consecutive numbers. We have a question on the board. The sum of three consecutive numbers is 57. Find the numbers. Of course, I will not just delve into the solution of these questions. However, I'm going to establish and develop a formula to solve problem that has to do with what? Consecutive numbers. So I'm going to write a sequence of consecutive numbers on the board. Let's assume I have 5, I have 6, and I have 7, and I have 8, and so on and so forth. This is a typical example of consecutive numbers. That's numbers that follows each other without any interval or any large margin, like 5, 6, 7, 8. These are called consecutive numbers. So let us develop something. Now let me assume that this is what? X. Let's assume that the first number among the consecutive numbers is x. And if that x is 5, of course, to get the next one, I'll just say 5 plus what? Plus 1, right? So that means 6 will become what? X, which is 5, then I'll add what? 1, right? So to get 7, I'll say what? 5 plus 2 will give me what? 7. So I can as well say 7 is now what? X, which is 5 plus 2. Then 8 will now be what? X plus 3, and so on and so forth. So these are the terms in a word consecutive numbers. So now what we do is that since I don't know the number, I'll say let the first number out of the three consecutive numbers, let the first number be, so I can use x as my starting number. Of course, you can also start with x plus 1. You can start with x plus 5. You still get the same answer. So then I will let the second number be what? X plus 1, from the way I establish each of the times. Then the third number will be what? X plus 2, and so on and so forth. So I am to add all these three numbers together. So let us add them together. I have x plus 1 plus x plus 2, and everything will give what? 57. So what do I do next? I solve 1, 2, 3. I add all the x together, and that's 3x. Then I add 1 plus 2. That's what? 3 equals 57. Of course, 3x will be equals to 57 minus 3. So 3x will give me what? 4. Then I'll divide both sides by 3. So therefore, x is going to be, this is going to be 1. This is going to be what? 18. 3 times 1, 3, 2, yes, 24, 18. So it means that the first number here is 18. And it means the second number will be what? 18 plus 1, which is what? 19. And the third number will be 18 plus 2, which is what? 20. That means these are the three numbers, which are what? 18, 19, and what? 20. If you had 18 plus 19 plus 20, you will get 57.